The United States Postal Service is as old as the U.S. government itself. It has roughly 637,000 employees and is depended upon by Americans in every corner of the country.
Good service, that's all I've experienced since I've been here since 2015 in this area.
But amid the 2020 election, things are going in the wrong direction. President Trump has criticized USPS for months. He claims without evidence that voting by mail will lead to massive voter fraud, a conspiracy claim his own advisors have had to brush off. But just this week, Trump stated that he intends to block funding for the Postal Service.
Restricting voting is unconstitutional, but a clever workaround, defunding the very agency that makes voting from home in the middle of a pandemic possible. Officials say that in the last week, the USPS has removed letter collection boxes in at least 4 states: New York, Oregon, Montana, and Indiana. According to union officials, the USPS has also begun notifying postal workers in West Virginia, Florida, and Missouri that they're going to start reducing their retail operating hours.
Mail-in voting is safe and secure. It dates back to as far as the 1800s to serve voters who are away from home or sick on election day.
I'm in here 2 or 3 times a week doing a variety of things, so yeah, and plus people from my office are here every day.
And amid the current pandemic, many people see it as their only option. Despite this, Trump continues to ramp up his efforts to cast doubt on the integrity and legitimacy of mail-in voting.
It'll be the greatest rigged election in history. It'll be the greatest fraud ever perpetrated.
Trump's appointed Postmaster General is making a series of changes to the United States Postal Service. This includes directing the post office to no longer treat all election mail as first class, making voting from home more of a hurdle, and disenfranchising voters who are trying to vote from home for their own safety.
America, this is not your imagination. Voter suppression is taking place. The USPS has now issued warning to 46 states stating that they may not be able to deliver ballots in time for the general election. Right now, USPS doesn't have the resources it needs because Trump refuses to allow the USPS to receive the resources it needs. Why does the federal government want to restrict ease of voting for all Americans at this time? After all, it does affect both Republican and Democratic voters, even independent voters. That's a question only the president has the answer for.
So therefore, they don't have the money to do the universal mail-in voting. So therefore, they can't do it, I guess, right?
In Ocala, Florida, Mahmoud Bennett, reporting for your local news.